It was a warm evening in late August when Ethan met Maya. The kind of evening when the air smells like rain, but the sky refuses to cry. They met by accident, or maybe fate, in a small bookstore downtown. Maya was looking for a poetry book. Ethan was pretending to like poetry just to look smarter. They laughed about it later, sitting by the window, drinking cheap coffee that somehow tasted better than anything else. Within weeks, they became inseparable. They watched movies till dawn, texted each other hundreds of times a day, and promised, like fools in love, we'll never hurt each other. And for 2 years they didn't. Or so Ethan thought. Part 2. The silence between messages. It started with small things. Her messages became shorter, her laughter quieter, her eyes always somewhere else, like she was looking at someone who wasn't there. Ethan noticed, of course, but love makes you blind in the most painful way. He convinced himself she was just tired, stressed, busy. Until one night, he saw her phone light up with a name he didn't recognize. Ryan. Heart. She smiled when she read the message. Not the kind of smile you give a friend. The kind that once belonged only to him. He didn't say a word that night. He just lay beside her, pretending to sleep, feeling his chest tighten with something worse than anger. Doubt. Part 3. The discovery. A week later, when Maya said she'd stay late at work, Ethan followed her. He hated himself for it. But the truth was louder than guilt. He saw her in the cafe near the park, the one they used to go to every Sunday. She was sitting there, laughing, her hand resting gently on Ryan's. It was so natural, so effortless, as if that's where she truly belonged. Ethan froze. The city noise disappeared. The world went quiet, except for the sound of his heart breaking. He didn't confront her that night. He just walked home in the rain, replaying every moment they'd ever shared. The rain soaked his clothes, but he didn't care. He couldn't feel anything but the emptiness inside. Part 4. The confrontation. When she came home later, he was waiting. "Maya," he said quietly. "How long?" Her face went pale. She didn't ask, "What do you mean?" She already knew. "For how long have you been lying to me?" His voice trembled, not from anger, but from pain. She tried to speak, but the tears came first. "It wasn't supposed to happen. I didn't mean to hurt you." "But you did," he said. "You hurt us." There was a long silence. She reached for his hand, but he stepped back. "I loved you so much, I forgot how to love myself." And with that, he walked away, leaving her standing in the middle of the living room, surrounded by all the things they once called home. Part 5. The last message. Weeks passed. Maya tried to call. He never answered. One night, she sent a message. "I wish I could take it back. I wish you could see that I never stopped loving you." He read it 100 times but never replied. Months later, Ethan moved to another city. He got a small apartment, started painting again, something he had abandoned when they met. Sometimes he'd catch himself painting her face without meaning to. Every brushstroke hurt, but he couldn't stop. Then one morning, he got a message from an unknown number. It was from Ryan. "Maya asked me to tell you she's gone. There was an accident last night." The phone slipped from Ethan's hand. He couldn't breathe. He wanted to scream, but no sound came out. That night, he opened her old message again, the one she sent before everything fell apart. And for the first time, he replied, "I still love you. I never stopped." He pressed send, knowing no one would read it. But it didn't matter, because sometimes love doesn't end with goodbye. It just becomes a part of who you are. Epilogue. A year later, Ethan visited the old bookstore where they met. The same window, the same smell of rain. He left a small note on the table. "For Maya, thank you for teaching me that even broken hearts can still love." And as he walked away, a quiet smile crossed his face. Not because he'd forgotten her, but because he finally forgave her.